Greetings from Bermuda, this is BDA Limey and welcome back to the Slipways beta. So this is an open beta of a game that is going to be coming out at the beginning of June. The beta is running from now until Monday, the whatever day that's going to be, the 10th of May, so just for the next few days. You can download it on Steam. I encourage you to do so, it's a great game. And today, or well, throughout the weekend, I'm going to be carrying on with my playthrough through the beta. I'm going to start today picking up where I left off last time with my run through a standard playthrough of the game on quote reasonable difficulty. I've got 5 years left to run out of the 25 years that's the length of time that the game lasts, so I'm fairly close to the end. So we'll see how I do. I feel like I'm not doing very well, but we'll see. It is the same one as last night, Pinback. Hi, welcome back. How are you doing today? Yes, I have not played any more since last night, so... So first thing to do is to remember where I left it. Okay, let's look at a few things. Let's look at how I'm doing on my score. Oh dear. So, I don't know whether this will... Does your score gradually pick up? I guess your score will gradually pick up as you go through the game. I want to get to 3 stars, because at 3 stars, I unlock the campaign, which I'd like to take a look at. Next rank at 7,200 points. Okay, so I'm not a million miles away from that. So hopefully we can get there in the time left to us. Does this give us a good idea of where our score comes from? 2,800... 3, 4, 5,800. Okay. Struggling with the math. 5,800. That's not quite the same, is it? Oh, it's adjusted by my happiness, of course. Okay. And the happiness is actually pretty okay. It is pretty okay. Alright. Well, hopefully if we can do this objective as well, that would help. Increase the total production of chips. Okay. So where are we going to start? We wanted more research. I'm wondering if I've kind of left the research too late. But it's still a good way to use up people and bring the unhappiness down. So we have spare chips here, spare people here. I'd like to try to get this to prosperous. As I'm close. Just want to make sure that I haven't missed any obvious cases where there's a planet that still has an unmet need close to a planet that is producing that good. Because that would be annoying. But I'm not sure there is. The Enlightenment project might not be a bad idea when we get 17, which we will get at the end of this year. We'll have 17 science. We could get Enlightenment. And that might help with some of these things. Get rid of this goods need here. But we would like to produce, okay, we want to produce chips. We'd like to produce as many chips close to each other as we can so that we can satisfy this and also get a research station that's researching chips. This was potentially a good area, except frustratingly, we've got no way to supply it with the raw materials that it needs. Absolutely no way to do that. We can produce water. No, okay, just this one needs water. Unless there are some more planets out here. There are planets out here that could produce... Actually, we can produce chips. We can produce ore here. Get rid of that asteroid, send it to here. So we have a source for that. Although that needs people going there. I think we were having a real hard time last night figuring out chains of stuff. This could produce 2 ore though, which could send back there to help get the people. We would just need the wheat, which we could get from here, which would need robots. Which we could produce here. Ooh, hang on. We could produce here with the ore from here and supply this with the people from here. My god, would that work? Let's try it. People. Convert people to ore. Get the ore from here. Okay, new tech available. Do that in a minute. Trouble is, it's taking a fair bit of time to do all of this. Am I just going to run out of time? I don't know. Let's try it. We can always undo. That needs people. Wait. No, that's being supplied with people. That's fine. It's already gone up to the next level, hasn't it? This needs the food, which is coming from here. Which needs the robots, which are coming from here. Which needs the ore, which is coming from there. God, we've just gone through. No, we've still got 5 years left. I thought we had 5 years at the end of last night. Oh well. Don't know. That's reduced our happiness. We were 99% happy. Now we're 96% happy. Which is a bit sad, literally. Empire size increased. Colossal. I have a colossal empire. Oh, and now we're getting penalised for unfinished tasks. Okay. We really have to finish that task. Is there anything that would help us do that? not sure that there is. I guess it doesn't matter that this network is completely separate. Actually, hang on. Did I even need to... I've got food being produced there. Did I even need to set this all up? Could I have just sent the food from there? Don't know whether that would have been any better anyway, though. Frustrating thing now is that I've got more unmet needs. Do have all produced here. Okay, let's do the chips. Get rid of that. And that's produced 4. Wow, how has that gone to 4? Oh, because we've gone to level 2 and we get +1 from our racial ability. So I only need to do 2 of those to meet that target. Did I have a plan for where the minerals were going to come from this? There's lots of potential planets here, though. So... we also had food being produced. Could I have sent food? I'm wondering if I needed to explore all of these planets or not. Okay, let's send... yeah, we want to produce more chips. We probably are only going to be able to produce them here. Or we'd like to produce them here. So let's send a probe. Try and get... do I want more targets or do I want... can I get all of those with one? No, that would be pushing it. In that case, I'm probably better doing those. Can't produce ore. Okay, that's no good. That's a weak signal, that's also a weak signal. Okay, so it doesn't really matter which one I pick. Ah, excellent. Okay, so that is at least a potential source of ore. I have a person, but it's miles away. I think even if I build a range extender, there's no way I'm going to be able to get that all the way to there, which means I need to produce people somewhere else. That's the ruins, isn't it? So... oh no, it's the same problem. Getting wheat. Do that with algae. Need robots. I've got robots, but they're stuck around here. Well, for the sake of getting the... I could just leave that as an unmet need. So I'll do that, and I'll do that, and I'll hook them up, and that gets me task complete. Okay, when you get new tasks in the last 5 years of your run, the rules change a little. You can accept just a single task or decline to do any of them. Don't overextend. Okay, how are we doing on the points? We are getting closer. We're still not there. So what tasks have we got? We've got any that are easily available? No. Oh, lab studying water and get it to 5. So we need, to do that, we would need 3 separate planets producing water close together. Hey, is this still the same area? I feel like that's moved further out. I feel that's like not the same area we were offered last time. Do we have... I'm sure we don't. I don't think we have any planets producing water that we're not using. We have a water shortage in our empire. Yeah. Unless I could easily... Oh god, the alignment of the planets is just wrong. Everything needs a resource from a planet that's on a direct line to it with something else in the way. Move them around. I know. I need the tech that moves them around. That was so useful. Was it? Is that a technology or is that a racial ability? I can't remember. I think that's why I did so well in my last game in February. It's a tech, is it? It's a tech I don't have access to. I'm pretty sure it must be an early tech. I'm sure because I was doing it early on in my last game, unless I'm completely misremembering. I mean, there's this, but that's not the same tech. It's a tier 3, is it? I'm sure I had it early on. I'm sure I had it early on in my last game. No, you could well be right. I may well be misremembering. I need to go back and have a look, although it may have also changed since February as well. Yeah, I can't help but feel I neglected science too much. Yeah, that's true actually, yeah. Yeah, it could be. Could be. Okay, so I don't think the water one is doable. Increase the total production of chips by 10 units. It's not so hard for me, given I can get 4 chips from a single forge world, but... how many spare forge worlds have I got? Any? 1 here. And I could even supply it from... actually, I can supply it from here. Ooh. No export. Cool, no worries. Thanks for stopping by, Pinback. What's your score? Did you play the exact same seed? I feel like I'm not doing very well in this at all. In the 7,900s, okay. Just want to unlock the 3 stars. It's no biggie if I don't. You got 3 stars. Right, exactly, yeah. Yeah. No exports. Okay, so I should be sending these somewhere. And I should also try and produce some people, because I could then put a research lab here. I don't know whether that gives me any points though at this stage in the game. It might not. Maybe I just want to minimize unhappiness. But if I can easily get the people, that would need wheat. Okay, yeah, so wheat we could get with goo from there. Which we could get from there with robots. There could be other stuff around here. I wonder if it's worth surveying these. So if I could find a couple more Forge Worlds, I could take on that extra task. It's worth 16 things. Which would give me how much? 32. Give me a third of that. So I don't know, maybe 800 more points. This is the one with no exports, right? Yeah, no trade. But I could also ping these planets. Wheat and resources to produce wheat and ore to produce people. That's a pretty good deal, 2 people for 1 wheat. How much I would gain by making that prosperous. Would gain me some happiness. I guess we can try and experiment, right? And we can undo. Should be making more use of undo. So let's take enlightenment. Export. Where else has got no export? It's not just that one. There's another one somewhere as well. Oh, this one. Oh, maybe I should focus on getting the people. Let's send a probe here. Can we get all of these? Can. Another mineral planet with a useless planet in the way. Oh, wait. There's another Forge World. Ooh. If we could get... Oh, but is it worth getting the science. We produce chips here, we put a lab here. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't be focusing on labs now. Maybe it's just too late for labs. Don't think they contribute to my score in themselves. Well, other than it gives... Then these are exporting something. So I lose the happiness penalty. But I still need to get a researcher to the lab from somewhere. I need green goo and wheat. Oh, and it'll produce 2 people. That can produce green goo. We've got wheat here, but we've got a planet in the way. Again. Oh my god. Hang on. Could produce wheat there instead. With robots. If this produced robots, but no, it needs... trying to do? Lose track of what I'm trying to do. People to supply a lab, which might be here, maybe. It's getting a long way away. Green goo and wheat. Produce wheat from green goo. I can produce green goo from people. People to goo. Goo to wheat. Wheat to people. Which produces extra people, which will produce more goo. We have net people left over? We might. Let's try it. Goo. Wait, no, sorry. This one. Produce green goo. This one to wheat. This one to people. This supplies the people here out of range. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to build that. Sends the people there. It supplies the food we need. Now we have spare people here, which could go to a lab. Why am I doing this? Okay, that will reach all of them. Let's put the lab there. Let's supply it with that and that and that. Okay. Well, we've got rid of our problem with planets not exporting anything, but now we have more unemployment and resource shortages. So did that help? Probably not. Even though I could increase the science production. Oh, but I created a nice little loop. Oh, actually, I had a spare person there. I put a range extender on there. Could I reach all the way to there? Hang on. Maybe. We don't need to go as far as all that. Put the range extender. We want to build it as far that way as we can. We want to try to get to the other one as well, though. Well, okay, I guess I'm not trying to maximize science, so it's not the end of the world. I can't see that other forge world. That's fine. Chips. Chips, people. So I've reduced unemployment and got rid of that. Which hasn't had much net effect. Oh, we're in the 3-star range though. As long as I don't make things worse. So where is most of my... Well, okay, so resource shortages are the biggest issue. And it's mostly a lack of water. There are so many places that don't have water. I could deal with some employment by sending people to Forber ruins if there are any nearby, like this one. He cannot reach there. But if I built a range extender, he could. Near enough to the end of the game, I'm just trying to maximize my score now, possibly. This area in here is a mess. I've got these two people stuck here that I can't send anywhere else. I've got these chips that have been wasted. Send wheat and chips there to produce even more people. I could have used that as an alternate source for a research station here, researching chips. That doesn't make sense now. The designated area. It's going to involve colonizing planets in a chain in that direction, which could really nail my happiness, so it's probably not a good idea at this stage. I can just do one more of those tasks. Water production. Get water from here, which needs people. Oh, I've got 2 people trapped here. could get people from there with minerals, which could come from here if I supply its need. Right? Would get me more minerals. And the wheat could come from here if I supply it with green goo. Oh, God. Okay, I've lost track what I'm doing. Water from... Actually, I could get water from any of these. That needs people for water. That needs people for water. And that needs people for water. Okay. So I need people for water. That's the only one that can produce people. Needs minerals and wheat. They can both produce wheat, they both need goo. So one produces wheat, one produces water, one produces people. But I need a supply of goo, which could come from there with people, which would work because I'd have extra. So let's try this. May have to undo. Is this all worth it just to produce? Have one water producing planet? I really want this to be the water producing planet, but so I can send it here and here, but I don't think that I can because. Oh yeah, well this is the only one that can produce people, so this has to produce people. Let's do it like this. Wait, where was I going to get the minerals from? Oh, I think I hadn't thought that far ahead. I could get them from there. Then I need people, which I could get from there. Going to have time to do this. I'm also making my unhappiness worse. Green goo to wheat. So the wheat goes to there. That produces the water. This produces the goo. Uses the people to the goo. People. Okay, and the only thing we haven't done is this. So we can do that, which sends that and sends the people back. That needs water now, which we can't do. We send water there and water there, which makes those ones prosperous, which has quite significantly improved. It's improved our overall happiness. It's not improved our unhappiness. That feels like it was good overall. I'm sure my score is much improved. And that's nice because we haven't created any extra unemployment here. So all this is good. And we have created some more prosperous planets, which is always good. Okay, so I think that was a net positive. Probably just by raising the prosperity level of some of these planets. Because we've still got 2 planets that need water. It's just they're in a different place now. But I'll take it. If we had a forge world over here that could produce chips, that would be awesome, because we've got 3 planets with unmet chip needs. But, of course, we don't. Where's a forge world when you need one? Unless this is one. Worth sending a probe. It might be. Yeah, it might be. You can get 4. Ugh, not a forge world. That was a waste of time. Oh, resource shortages are the biggest problem. Should we use some of this science and get enlightenment? Will that help us address that? I think it should. Let's do that. So we're on plus 11, minus 19. That did not change. That's because it needs at least 2 export routes. And it's got nowhere to send those people to. That's just a bad one to pick. What else? Extra resources requires at least 2 import routes. Need somewhere that's already got. That just needs extra resources. Okay, so if we do this, plus 11 minus 19, plus 12 minus 20. What? Because I've created more unemployment. Wait, I've lost track of which one I did. What was this one? Yep, I've created more unemployment, but we could send it there. Establish a science colony turns people into science. Can I still move the map around? Oh, I'd like to see what's behind here. Allows the conversion of wheat to people. That's not something I want. Turn people into science. If only I had more people I could soak up. Okay, well that's... So overall that increased my... Oops. That increased my prosperity and reduce my negatives. So that was a good thing. So anywhere else I can build those projects that would help. I'd do it here, but that would generate more people, although I could send them there. Plus 12 minus 19. Plus 13 minus 20, yeah, it's the same deal. I can send the people there. Establish a base, turns it into a source of goo. Or get some science. Am I going to do anything with this science at this stage? My options. That's 1 unit of goods on any planet producing robots. That's a unit of robots on any planet producing goods. Could that be useful? Resource shortages are still the problem. What is lacking robots and what is lacking goods? This is lacking goods. So it would then be able to get them from here. We should get rid of this though. And send that person over here. Into a source of goo. Let's do that. Oh, so can one of these convert goo into people? No. I can do goo into wheat. That can do wheat into people, which could send people here. And that's a heavy penalty at the moment. It's an unhappy planet, so this is the final year, I think. Good wheat, wheat people, right? Good wheat. Wheat people. People to there. Oh my god, I've got so many people there. Oh, but it is a net zero. Okay, so that's a good thing. Score is good, or at least not terrible. 9,600 points for the next rank. Empire size is now monumental. We are almost at the end of the game there. So many spare people. Converting robots to minerals, don't think is useful. I don't think we're going to have time to do any of this. Slipstream relay would probably have been useful. Yeah, we got into science too late, which we kind of knew at the time, but we didn't have any good options early game to... We didn't seem to have any good options to set it up. Matter transposition could be really good. We're not going to do this. Decline. We can make more planets successful. That adds 80 points per planet. 160 points if we can get a successful planet to prosperous. Got some that are really close. This only has to trade with 3 planets, but it's got nothing to send at the moment. So that's a slight problem. Well, if I create the link, is that sufficient? What's my score? 8464. No, okay, it's not. It actually has to exchange goods. Okay, so that's not going to work. This one could send the wheat there. That's going to produce more people, which is just going to create unhappiness. And also, yeah, it's not trading with enough. This is the one that needs to get rid of its wheat, which it could send here. But then there's no water coming in there. So that planet will be unhappy. I don't know whether the effects will balance out. Extra 160 points minus maybe another % off my score. That probably is a net gain. What can we do? That just needs to trade with one more planet that's successful. Requires at least 2 export routes. That could send its people here. That might not be the most efficient use of time, though. Unless that generates water. Which seems unlikely. And exports. This is minus 9%. What? Uh-oh. Has unfulfilled needs chips. I think we decided there was nowhere to get them from. Although that really sucks. Unless I send, can I send the people there? Will it reach? It won't reach. Unless that could be a source of chips. Possible, I suppose. But unlikely. -9%. Where's that reflected there? One thing that would be useful is when you're zoomed further out, if you could see the red flags on planets that are problems, because it's quite hard to find them when your empire gets big. You've got to zoom in to see the flags and then pan around. Even then, the icons are quite small, given how much else is going on. It's only a minor issue, but how long is it going to take to build one of these? No time at all. But there's no undoing. So if I send it there and I don't get chips, which is probably likely, then kind of screwed. None of these produce chips. The supplier of chips way over there, but there's no way I can reach. Wait, what if I did a slips? Would I have enough time to... Let's try this. Can always undo. Relays let you connect planets that would normally be too far from each other. Two planets connected to the same relay behave as if they were connected directly. Relays can also be chained for even longer connections, but do I have enough time to build a slip relay between these two planets? 3 months left. Takes 1 month. No, we can't connect them anyway. Wait, but what if I first built one of these, slip amplifier, which takes no time at all. Then I build a slip relay. Now I can do it. Where would be a good idea to put it? Doesn't really matter at this stage. That's just fine. I'm not going to have time. I'm going to connect that up, and then it's going to be the end of the game, I think. No, maybe I can. That's it. 8,900. 3 stars. I wonder how much... That probably made quite a bit of difference. What was I on? 96% happiness? I can't see any more detail on that. That might have made enough difference to give me a decent bump in my score. Cool. Okay. Well, that was a standard run of Slipways on reasonable difficulty. And I got 3 stars, so which is good enough to unlock the campaign. It's cool. I ended up going all one side of the central black hole. Yeah, it needed to go into the science much earlier on. I should have made that a priority, because some of those later texts really help with reducing unhappiness and connecting things together that otherwise can't be connected, because that just became a big problem for me. I had excess stuff that I just couldn't get to where it was needed. Cool, that was fun though. Okay, so that unlocked Endless. Ranked Run is still locked in the beta, which is cool. But that unlocked the campaign. So I'm going to take a break here to grab some lunch, and then in an hour or two I will be back and we will take a look at the campaign. But until then, thank you for watching. This is BDA Limey signing out. Bye for now.